Welcome back, folks. So our next guest invites toddlers to explore their potential while nurturing their confidence and uniqueness through his latest publication, Let's Write Positive Affirmation Handwriting Practice. Author Michael Montaque Jr. joins us to share the details about the book. Hi, Michael. Good morning.
Hi, Talia. Morning to you and your viewers.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
I'm interested to find out, how will this book improve toddlers' confidence?
Thank you. So, as toddlers, they live what they learn, and we as Jamaicans, we're familiar with that, right? So as they are able to repeat the same things, practice the same things, that will become a part of them, right? So through the book has dotted lines that they are learning the motor skills of writing, forming the letters. But we added a little bit of twist to that, where they're able to develop their brand, develop who they are and their uniqueness, as I said.
Okay, just to kind of understand a little bit more about themselves. Do you think that, it's important to get back to basics? Because now we are in a very digital age, everything is the cell phones or the tablets or the computers, right, instead of, more hands-on with your books and actually using your hands with a pencil or a pen to write. So is this an additional attempt to get back to basics in terms of how we used to do things back in the day?
Right. So I wouldn't say we're pushing the notion of being back to basics, but we're adding more so diversity. Okay. Right? Because, I'm a young person. We're familiar with the digital age and where it is going, right? But we understand that a lot of parents, they are taking a break from the screen time and they want the children to be able to do some actual writing, right? So we added this. Not to say that we don't have any intentions, because we are currently working on our ebook, which will take a similar form, but on your tablets and your iPads.
Okay. And what are some of the affirmations that are outlined in the book?
Right. So we have, I am brave, I am loved, I am beautiful, I can do hard things, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Right, so those are some of the things that are there. And I heard one of the PAs backstage telling one of the kids that were going off, remember you're beautiful and you're loved. And that is what the children need to hear. As they go off to school, they remember these things as they go on. And trust me, I can tell you that child's not going to forget that.
It makes a difference.
It does absolutely make a difference.
Yeah, and do you think that writing these affirmations, whether daily or, every other day, will help to increase a child's confidence overall?
Oh, absolutely. The more you say something, the more you do something, the more that becomes a part of you, is the more that you remember, right? And as they go off to school, as they remember these things, nobody can break their confidence.
And self-esteem.
Absolutely.
Self-esteem is such an important thing. It's so tricky as well, because sometimes the least little thing that you possibly would not expect to break, your self-esteem or your self-motivation can happen. And having these daily affirmations will, of course, help children when they are going off to school to, strengthen that self-esteem that they can do it all, no matter what.
And we're living in that stage and age where people say anything, right? And have you ever asked a child for their opinion? They'll tell you the weirdest thing, the most truthful thing.
But very blunt.
You're not prepared for, right? So having this will instill within them from an early age to let them know that regardless of what people say, you are loved, you're beautiful, and all the other affirmations.
Michael, did you do affirmations growing up as a child?
I did.
Okay, your parents instilled that in you.
Absolutely.
How did that help you?
Right now I'm pretty confident. I'm kind of introverted sometimes. But when it requires that I step out and do what I have to do, I step out with confidence, knowing that some of those things would have been instilled within me. That helps me to carry on today. Yeah.
And it's something that was instilled in you from a toddler,
from a very young age. Up. Right.
Okay, and I think that's what inspired this book today.
Absolutely. So my background is within marketing, and the branding coach, is the brand, started out as consultation marketing, right? But a brand that doesn't just come off a whim. It's something that takes time to develop, right? So we said, instead of focusing on just the adults, on just the businesses, let's diversify a little bit, add one more limb to the tree, and that's how we started with the toddlers edition.
Let's Write.
That's correct.
So you've started with this version. You said an ebook is coming. Are you working on anything else?
Absolutely. So we're working on a second phase of Let's Write, which will take it a little bit harder, because as the book goes along, as it progresses through this edition, it gets a little bit more difficult on each page, right? So our next edition will make it a little bit more challenging, a little bit more practice, as well as we are working on taking it into different languages.
Okay, I want to take a look at the book.
For sure.
And we're going to take a look at some of the affirmations that we have here. And it actually starts with a lovely little message from the author. It says, "Dear little explorer, welcome to a world of boundless possibilities. In these pages, the branding coach invites toddlers on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. May this book be a gentle guide, nurturing your confidence and affirming your uniqueness. Remember, you are a shining star in your own story. Embrace every adventure and let your brilliance light up the world. With joy and encouragement, the branding coach." A lovely message there, just to kickstart things before you get into the writing. I am loved. And you allow toddlers to, of course, practice. Right? Practice how to write.
Right. So through the dotted lines, they're able to help to form the letters and the words that are there. And then they have their practice opportunities as well to just to write those things as they build on the confidence of writing with the confidence of the affirmation.
I am grateful. And it starts at 4. Right. But at the end of the day, you can use it as a little mini journal, what you're grateful for, why you feel loved, that kind of thing. And it's a good way for parents to interact with their kids as well.
I wanted to add that as well. It's a great opportunity for parents and children to bond together.
Yeah.
We live in a time now, as you said, the digital era where you over there on your phone, I'm over here on my phone.
Yeah.
This is the opportunity for children and parents to sit together.
And they get to know each other.
Each other.
All right, Michael, thank you so much for joining us this morning, telling us about Let's Write, positive affirmation handwriting practice. Thank you so much. Author of Let's Write, positive handwriting practice, Michael Montague Jr. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.